So the projector or the orchestrator in quantum human design makes up 20% of the world's population. And what makes up an orchestrator is that they don't have a defined sacral, so they have an open or undefined sacral, and they have no motor center connected to the throat. And the motor center is the emotional solar plexus, the will center, or the root, or the sacral, but they won't have the sacral connected to the throat because it's open. So projectors are the newest energy type in the world. It is said that they came to be in the world in 1781. So if the whole world was a stage and all types had different parts to play, the projectors are the directors. You are here to be wise about how to do things. You are here to hold the energy of frequency of what is possible in the world, and then to guide your right people into a higher experience, into the evolution for humanity. You hold that vision of the potential available in others, and you also see what is blocking that potential. So as those directors, you are here to guide people and the energy that occurs between them when you've been recognized and then invited. You're a natural leader, mentor, and guide. And just naturally, people will feel seen and heard around you. You have a highly attuned energy field that picks up on what is happening for other people. Because you have an open sacral center and no motor connected to the throat, you have precious energy resources, and it's very important for you to rest and rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit in order to feel inspired and in alignment with yourself. You're going to need time alone because of the amount of openness in you. You will be conditioned, or you will amplify the defined centers of people around you. So your alone time is going to help you let go of that energy that you're amplifying and tap into your own. It's very important for you to lie down and rest before going to sleep, which helps you discharge that energy you've picked up throughout the day. And above all, you're here, other than guiding people, you're here to play, have fun, and learn. And this can be incredibly difficult for projectors to really embody for themselves. You are here to guide energy, and when you are not doing that, you're here to have fun, rest, play, and learn. Your strategy is to wait for recognition and the invitation. So what this means is, let's talk about the recognition piece first. It is vital that the people who invite you in recognize you for who you truly are. And recognition is going to feel different for each projector. And recognition isn't necessarily about your skills or your character. It's about how you feel when someone sees you simply for being completely you, which means that it's really important for you to recognize you so that you know when other people recognize you. So you're also here to wait for the invitation. And this is for the big events in life, like love, career, friendships, moving, being in a different location, a different home, a new job. And these invitations are here to light you up. And the reason why projectors need invitations is because you don't have a defined sacral and you do not have a motor connected to your throat. Those invitations gift you or allow you to borrow energy so you can get stuff done. So invitations come along in a variety of ways. They can be in direct verbal invitation. Someone invites you into a job, a friendship, a relationship, to move, whatever it is. You can see a posting on a site for a job or a group, and so then you apply or you reach out, and then you receive a response. You can also be talking something through with someone who recognizes you, who you feel hears you, and they give you that confirmation where they're like, yes, that sounds like a great idea for you to do that. Or they just say, well, why don't you do that? Okay, so you don't need to say yes to every invitation. Invitations are meant to light you up. They are meant to recognize your talents and your skills, as well as provide you with the correct compensation. And this means either in monetary form or energetically. Projectors are only here to be proactive in a relationship or in a job when they are recognized and invited to be that way. As well as projectors are here to be proactive when they're working on their own personal things, like in business or learning or life or their creative pursuits. And when you are waiting, which can feel scary for projectors, you are here to rest, learn, rejuvenate, take care of yourself, and have fun. The emotional theme of a projector is bitterness. So bitterness gives us a sign that there's a few possible things going on. First, you aren't well rested. You may be exhausted, in fact. And the bitterness then acts as a protective barrier that then does not allow any other invitations to come in. You may also feel bitterness when the invitation wasn't correct for you and then you said yes anyways, or you weren't fully recognized when that invitation came in. Or the energy is no longer in the invitation. Sometimes invitations, they pass, right? They have a past due date, and that's okay. It just means the energy is no longer there. So bitterness is really a sign that it's time to rest or something isn't correct for you. Common conditioning for a projector is the doingness or busyness. So they have the open sacral center, and what this means is they're amplifying sacral energy of all the generator types that are around them. And so in this way, projectors can often present like being incredibly efficient, busy people. It is super important if you're a projector to notice if you are doing this, because eventually you will burn out. And projectors tend to burn out around the age of 30, 35 if this happens, around their Saturn return. If you are pushing through and not giving your open sacral time to rest. Conditioning also happens for projectors if you are initiating, right? We've got the world that tells us to just go out and make it happen. If you want it, just go and do it. Projectors, you are not designed to live that way. If you initiate, you will find that you will experience bitterness, you will experience burnout, and you're going to feel like you're pushing in your life, and you're not here to push. You're here to be in ease and in flow. And because projectors have this strategy of waiting for the invitation, projectors can have a lack of faith because it feels sometimes like you're waiting for a while. And so what this lack of faith does is it leads to compromising what your soul, your heart truly want in life. So if you're a projector, I'm inviting you to ask these questions. Are you running on borrowed energy from other people's sacral? Are you busy, 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 busy? And do you give your time to rest? Where in your life are you initiating? Where have you initiated in your life? And where have you waited for the invitation and seen it be very fruitful when you have? And where are you compromising yourself in your life for what you truly want? I really encourage you to watch some of these videos of different types. If you are a generator and know a projector or a reflector or a manifester, or if you're a projector and are surrounded by generators, or you're a manifester and are surrounded by generators, I encourage you to watch these other videos or do some individual research on how those types interact with the world. It's for personally, it has allowed me to find a very deep understanding of humanity and how we are here to exist and move through the world. And also finding a level of deep compassion for different types and their own unique struggles. So go out and have fun, and thank you so much for watching.